I'm just gonna start off this video by starting off just saying, the Avengers, fuck the Avengers game. Fuck this game. Fuck it all. It sucks. Just gonna flat out start this video off just by saying, fuck this game and fuck Square Enix for making this game and making it this problematic. They knew what they were doing, and they knew they were robbing us of our money, making this game, putting this game out at full price, and us suffering through it, suffering through all the glitches, the problems, all these things that we couldn't do in this game that we all dreamed of doing in an Avengers game. We couldn't do, and they knew that, and they robbed us blindly with this piece of shit game. And I'm glad it lost $50 million. I'm glad no one's playing this game now. And I'm glad people are realizing that this game is the huge pile of ass and one of the worst games of the year. I know I know there's some fans of this game, that's fine, but I fucking hate this fucking Avengers game, and I wanted to make a whole video about this game, The Avengers. I played it a few weeks ago. I was never going to make a video on it, but then I found out the news that they lost this much money. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should talk about it and talk about how stupid and shitty this fucking game is, because why not? Because I hated it. I hated this game. I hated the story, the campaign. I didn't find any of the Avengers characters all that interesting. They got MODOK. Isn't that cool? They got MODOK as the villain. That's kind of interesting. MODOK's not even that interesting, by the way, in the game, but MODOK is a cool villain in the comics. But I was excited for this, and after I was done playing it, I was so fucking annoyed and disappointed with it. I'm like, I know there's a fan base for this game, so I'm not going to say shit about it. But now that I know a lot of people are feeling the same way I'm feeling, fucking might as well talk about it and how much I hate it. Avengers, Square Enix, this was like a game everyone was talking about since last year. And then when the beta came out, I'll even admit, the beta kind of sucked. I was actually scared of this game because the beta was terrible. And I'm like, maybe this game isn't that good. It's it's the same combat system as like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. If you guys played those for the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3, this game is very much like those games, but I found those games fun and entertaining, and I didn't find the combat as stiff or glitchy as this one. I still would recommend our Ultimate Alliance more than this Avengers game, but who am I to say? This has a basic story, as every basic superhero game or basic superhero movie has. It's the Avengers. They're a squad. They're a team. They're together. They're fighting bad guys, killing terrorists, and doing all this stuff. Then there's a villain afoot. He released other villains like Abomination and stuff. And it's MODOK. MODOK's on the move, and we got to stop MODOK. And then there's other Avengers. You got Spider-Man, Miss Marvel. Everyone was saying Miss Marvel is in it. She's great. She's not. She sucks. She fucking blows like every fucking character does. And all these other characters you get to use, even though you don't really get to use them, it's basically the characters you see on the cover. And all their moves are the most basic moves. You have Thor with lightning and the hammer, Cap with his shield, Iron Man with his guns, Hulk with his smashing, Black Widow with her fucking shooting guns. It's the same shtick. Nothing all that fancy. I'll admit there's a couple like moves you can do together, like Thor and Cap can like do a combined technique, and it's kind of interesting. But even after that, it gets boring. It gets tedious. It gets boring, and the missions aren't anything that special. I've seen similar missions in Call of Duty. I'm like, wow, did they just like take other plot threads from other games like Call of Duty and Rainbow Six Siege and Marvel Ultimate Alliance and put it in this fucking shit-stained game, Avengers? Yeah, I think that's exactly what they did. But there's a lot of glitches also in the game. There's also some scenes where you're playing as a character and their arm is missing in some scenes. I'm like, wait, what's happening? I'm like fighting with Iron Man and I'm missing an arm fighting a bunch of bad guys. I'm like, well, what the fuck is going on? When did Iron Man lose a fucking arm? It was weird. It was super weird. And there's like some scenes I'm playing as the Hulk and killing bad guys, and then I just jump off and I'm out of the screen, and then I land, and I'm back in the screen. I'm just like, what's happening? Did I just disappear in a black hole or something? Like, what the fuck's going on? A lot of patches they need for this game to make it a lot more better, but even with the patches, I feel like it's still not a complete game, and it's a game that devastated people because this is an Avengers game. It's the Avengers. Endgame just ended. Everyone has got the Avengers fever. Come on. I think this game should have came out right when Endgame came out last year. I think that would have been a better opportunity for this game. But if it was as shitty as this game is, maybe not. But I think it would have made a lot more money. But I digress. The story is basic. You can predict exactly how the story ends. It's exactly how you think it's going to end. They beat the bad guy, and then there's something at the end that's going to build to a sequel, and then there's going to be another bad guy. Avengers video game part 2. Please don't make an Avengers video game part 2. Nobody fucking wants that after this shit. And I don't think they ever will, because this game lost them a lot of money. Thank you. Thank you. All the people there that didn't spend money on this game, you're very smart people. Very intelligent people. Unlike this fucker right here. I fucking spent the fucking money, and I'm fucking regretting every fucking second of it. Okay. It's got glitches. It's got a predictable, boring story. What else is wrong with this game? The platinum fucking trophy. I'm a trophy hunter. A lot of people are trophy hunters. Not everybody. Like, if you're playing the game just to play the game for the story and the characters, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But some people for Xbox, they're achievement hunters, and people for PlayStation are trophy hunters, and we love trophies. A lot of the trophies are glitched. I've done missions. I can get this platinum trophy. The game says I don't have the platinum trophy. Apparently they fixed this patch. They patched this too. There's a lot of patching going on. Like, you got Patch Adams here. We got a lot of patching going on. It don't matter. When I was playing this game weeks ago, I tried to go for the platinum. The platinum did not pop for me. The 2 missions I needed to do, the 2 trophies I needed to get the platinum trophy, they did not work. I did them completely. I did it. I followed a guide. I did it. And it still didn't give me the goddamn motherfucking platinum trophy. The platinum trophy is broken on this game. And everyone knew this. I knew this. And that's why I held off on this game. But then they said they fixed it, and the platinum trophy works. It doesn't fucking work. Like, what is this shit? Like, when you're a trophy hunter, you play a game to play the game for the story and the characters, but you want the platinum trophy. And when you can't get the platinum trophy, and the game says, oh, you can't get the platinum trophy, you just want to fucking grab the game and fucking torch it. And I downloaded it, so I couldn't torch it. I had to torch my PlayStation, which I don't want to do. It's not PlayStation's fault. It's Square Enix's fault. It just shoved its fingers up my ass and took money out of it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but still, no platinum trophy. So if you're an achievement hunter or a trophy hunter, don't count on getting the platinum or all your gamer points, because it's fucking broken, and it's still broken. I could be wrong, but still. What else is wrong with it? The multiplayer. I tried to get a group of friends. I tried to get a group of friends to play the multiplayer on Avengers. Like, how cool is that? I get to be Cap, and then my buddy gets to be Iron Man. One person gets to be Hulk and Thor, and we kick ass and play the multiplayer. The multiplayer's broken. We tried 7 different times to play the multiplayer, and it would not work for us. It would not work. Like, it's not my internet. My internet was fine. My connection was fine. And it wasn't just working not for me. Like, it wasn't just on my end. All my friends, it wasn't working for. And then I talked to other people about it, and they said, yeah, I'm having problem with the multiplayer. I'm like, okay, so let me get the fucking straight. I can't get the platinum trophy, and I can't play multiplayer? What the fuck? Like, what is this bullshit? Like, this game is so broken. This is why it's lost money. It is a broken piece of shit game. Like, fuck. Why did they release it for full price? Why wasn't this a $29.99 game? Like fucking Fall Guys came out for $29.99 or free on PlayStation Plus, which is when I got it. And I'm still playing Fall Guys. It's a fun game. It's a good time. There's a couple nicks and cracks there that they could fix, but it's still a great game. Avengers was $80, and it sucked balls. It was shit. It was so buggy. It was so glitchy. The story was boring. The characters were boring. The multiplayer was broken. The Platinum Trophy did not pop. Nothing about this game I liked. I am super fucking pissed about this game, and I consider it one of the worst games of the year. This is just me. Like, if it worked for you, the multiplayer worked for you, if your Platinum Trophy popped, and if you were engaged by the story, that's fine. Me, fucking hated every second of this game, and I wanted to rant about it because that's what the YouTube for. It's for me to let it all out, get my psychology out. Just I need to vent at something. So I'm glad you guys were here to hear me rant about this game. I still don't feel great because I want to rant some more, but I think I've ranted enough. So the Avengers game, if you guys have played it, give me your thoughts and opinions. Did you have as many problems as I did with this game? Did the Platinum Trophy not work for you? Did the online did not work for you? Like, what are your issues with this game? And if it did work for you, tell me what you loved about it. Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, comment below, and let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.